moving on to active transport and co-transport. Active transport और co-transport में क्या फर्क है? First of all, we know हमने diffusion पढ़ा, we talked about osmosis. Both of them were passive processes carried along the cell surface membrane across the phospholipid bilayer. Active transport, by the name you can see, this is an active process. Active process means uses energy, energy used in the form of ATP, and it is transporting against the concentration gradient from low to high concentration. But what does co-transport mean? Co-transport means with the help of another agent. Just a second, I have a call. So we were talking about active transport. Co-transport means taking help from another transporter. That can be a protein, that can be anything, that can be an ion, but you are co-transported. Co-transport ka matlab maybe not alone. Someone might be transported along with you. That is known as co-transport. Active transport is the movement of molecules and ions through a cell membrane from a region of lower concentration to a region of higher concentration using energy from respiration in the form of ATP. Active transport requires carrier proteins and each carrier protein being specific for a particular type of molecule or ion. For example, a specific carrier protein for sodium, a specific one for potassium or calcium. Although facilitated diffusion also uses a carrier protein, but फर्क क्या है इन दोनों में? Active transport भी carrier protein use करता है. Facilitated diffusion is also using carrier protein. Difference is facilitated diffusion is passive. Active transport is uses energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. The energy is required to make the carrier protein change shape, allowing it to transfer the molecules or ions across the cell membrane. The energy required is provided by ATP, adenosine triphosphate, produced during respiration. The ATP is hydrolyzed to release energy. हम ATP हमने पढ़ा था ना कि ATP से ADP बनेगा, energy would release. ADP to AMP, energy would be released, and then phosphate group जैसे जैसे release होते जाएंगे, because this is ATP, ये ATP मॉलिक्यूल होता है, तीन फॉस्फेट्स आपके पास अटैच्ड होते हैं. ये ब्रेक करेगा, एनर्जी रिलीज होगी. दिस वुड ब्रेक, एनर्जी वुड बी रिलीज. सो दिस इज हाउ एनर्जी रिलीज by hydrolysis, breakage of bonds. Active transport always takes place against the concentration gradient. So the movement of molecules or ions is going to happen from a region of lower concentration to a region of higher concentration, from outside of the cell membrane to the inside of the cell membrane. So carrier protein, every carrier protein has a specific shape or a polar molecule or ion. Active transport is important in reabsorption of useful molecules and ions into the blood after filtration into the kidney tubules. Absorption of some products of digestion from the digestive tract, loading sugar from the photosynthesizing cells of leaves into phloem tissue, or loading inorganic ions from the soil into the root hairs. In सब में क्या use होता है? Active transport is used in all reabsorption of useful molecules kidney में microvilli के through, absorption of some products in digestion, loading sugar in phloem tissue, and loading inorganic ions from the soil into the root hair cells. क्योंकि plant already has a high concentration of ions, but we still need more from the soil. Soil में low concentration होती है, and still we absorb more and more ions from the soil into the root hairs due to its high surface area as well. So this is what we know about active transport.